formulated for what?
Louisiana beer reviews. We're looking at Stone Delicious, and
I didn't realize the camera was on. But go ahead. We were trying to read. Was trying to get a little cliff note on the back. Stone puts above their lengthy paragraph to describe the beer that it is that we're trying. So we're kind of a little ahead of ourselves here on this beer.
I have had this beer now. This is the stick-on label. You know when you get the bombers, it's the painted-on label.
That's all stick-ons now. Stone went away from doing that.
So everybody's getting cheap, huh?
I don't know. I keep up with their business. Point is that the last time I got a beer from them, and it was etched, or etching was on it. It was one of their specialties that they put out.
Because it used to be painted on, now it's all stick on.
Well, that's what I meant by etch, yes.
Yeah, it's stick. The gluten content of this beer cannot be verified, and the beer may contain gluten. But what they're saying is they're trying to reduce the gluten, because a lot of people can't digest it, whatever. And you were talking about that too. Richmond, Virginia, Escondido, California. Oh, so they've expanded to Richmond and even into Europe. 7.5% alcohol. 7.7% alcohol. A citrusy India Pale Ale with Lemondrop and El Dorado hops.
Sounds interesting.
I had it before.
And I'm thinking, they're using the light colored green on this, so that kind of brings to mind, before you even taste it, it's going to have like maybe a little lime, lemon factor with it.
My complaint about the gluten-free beers was in the past they tasted and smelled like a health food store. I noticed a lot of smoke on that beer though.
It's not smoke, it's carbon.
No, the water vapor. My daughter says, "Why you call it smoke?" I said, "Well, it's not really smoke, but people just call it that, water vapor." Okay.
You may or may not have gotten your fair share on this, but there's more.
That's okay, because my last review I wasn't too keen on it. The less, the better, from my experience. Whoa.
So we're coming in kind of biased here, people.
I'm biased based on experience, not on preconceived notions. Oh, look at that off-white head, and it's a what, golden appearance? Yeah, and very bubbly. Very bubbly.
I see how you would get. Would you say this? You were getting on this a medicine store or something? Or
I said it tasted and smelled like a health food store. Like if you go to GNC, or remember in 1978 you go to a health food store and they all had that medicinal kind of smell.
Didn't go to one in 78. I was too young.
Yeah, I was 10, and my mom used to be into health food. Unfortunately,
I'm getting this cereal, kind of like a sweet cereal note on with it, kind of like what you'd get on some of those Procter & Gamble or Kellogg refined, fruity, fake colored and fake flavored cereals. That's what I'm getting. But on a deeper note, I'm getting a citrus. There's lots of citrus going on. But I wasn't referring to this as being fake like that cereal. It's just I've never smelled anything like that before. I smelled, that cereal, kind of like Cocoa Puffs or something like that, without the chocolate or Fruity Pebbles. That type of grainy puffiness.
That General
Mills. It just kind of has this kind of grain.
The General Mills flavor, yeah. But I'm getting white bread and lemon. Lime.
Yeah, I'm getting
lime
color.
It smells all right.
It doesn't smell bad. It's not a pleasant. It's not. It smells kind of pleasant. It's not an off smell. But I'm just making note that it's got that grain, that cereal grain smell to it.
Yeah, I love the Stone IPA, but
so I'm gonna go ahead and taste it.
Yeah, let's do that.
That's a really bitter. Oh,
I was about to say that's so bitter.
Ugh. It's bitter from. It's bitter all across my palate. It's still bitter.
Woo!
Man, that's bitter.
The IBUs must be very high.
No, but where you should be getting sweet and sour and savory, all you're getting is bitter all the way across.
It's like black pepper.
It's like, wow.
Oh, I don't know about this beer.
Stone, what did you do here?
Tried to placate the people I can't take gluten. You even said that it was starting to make you sick. Gluten.
Oh, I don't play in all that. Just eat right, try to drink right. We're good to go.
Yeah. I don't know about this beer. They say it's delicious, but
It's still bitter. I don't know, let me see if I can describe the bitter. It's just kind of lingering. It's just kind of lingering. Oh, I was going to say something, I'm not.
this is a revisit for me, by the way. All right.
It's almost like if you chewed a collard green that was not cooked yet, and you chewed it in your mouth, and you got that bitterness, and no matter how much water you drank, it was still there.
It even almost has like a radish aspect, like a raw radish.
I don't know what they put in this beer.
It's what they take out of it, I think, that causes that. The mouth feels light to medium. The finish is pretty crisp. It's got pretty heavy lacing. I don't know, but the only gluten-free or gluten-reduced beer I ever liked was that Estrella d'Andorra. Well, I never see that anymore, Estrella d'Andorra. But all the rest, they always taste off, like there's something wrong with them.
This is a strange beer.
Would you buy it regularly?
I don't think so. Came in a variety pack. Came with the Retribution and the regular IPA. They're double. This is called Retribution.
I don't know.
Redunction, something like that. Which is a very good beer in its own aspect.
Ruination?
I think that's it.
I thought they stopped making that one.
Oh no, that's out.
Ruination?
That's a staple over at Helios.
I like Ruination. Well,
Yeah.
what do you score this one?
I think they missed it on this one. I hate to score it based off of the taste, but I'm gonna have to. And
How else would you score it?
yeah, I would say it's not delicious. It's too bitter, and I like the West Coast bitter IPAs, but this is too bitter. I don't know what the IBUs are with this.
I find the mouthfeel is too thin compared to the bitterness. It's like
It's
like a light beer with
it doesn't marry. There's something missing. There should have been a sweet note in this to carry it through.
I didn't care for it when I first had it, and that was years ago.
We got a date on this. Hold on.
I wish that refrigerator wasn't running the whole time, but it's warm outside. It's like 75 degrees.
Okay, this was produced on 1/16/18.
Yeah, so it's fresh.
So it's fresh. It's about 4 weeks old, and it's got a good date to May 1 of this year.
I'm gonna say it's like well, I don't want to call the score. I'll let you do it first. I know what I'm gonna say.
It says it's got a burst of hop sting. It sings on the palate.
Yes, it stings, all right.
Yeah, they're proud. They're proud to present this to those who already know us for our IPA prowess.
Prowess.
All right, and to those who so far have only heard the legends. Well, Stone,
It's got a lot of alcohol. Like I can feel the alcohol already. But like Big Whoop, like who hadn't felt alcohol before?
I can't. Yeah, I can't agree that this is a delicious IPA. I think he missed the mark on this. The bitter note is way too strong. It doesn't marry in with the beer. It's too light. It either needs to be a little thicker, or a little sweetness in this. If this is being produced as a gluten-free, I don't know. I didn't read the essay on the back of the bottle, so
Yeah,
I can't
essay.
really say. So. Yeah, forgive me on my ignorance on this, but I cannot give this a favorable review. I'm gonna give it a C.
That's an average score. I'll say B minus. It's like arguably good, but
It's just missing something to pull it together, and it's just not there. And this quality control should have picked this up.
I can name a lot of a lot of cheaper beers that I would rather have over this. So, but I'm not going to do that because then people will start getting angry. So it's all right, but
The mouthfeel's good. I'm starting to taste a little sweetness because my mouth has been overpowered by the bitterness. But it's peppery and it lingers. It really does linger. So
when you first
still
pulled that
gotta
out,
see.
when you first showed it to me, I said, "Uh-oh." I said, "Uh-oh, uh-oh, delicious." Which,
all right, I can't
all right.
I can't speak of this anymore.
Okay, all right. So, thanks for watching this video production. Sorry, but we don't make the beer; we only review it.
True.
That's the truth.
Right.